There are many different secrets hidden by airlines. Naive passengers can't even think about horrible things which may happen during the flight. Today, we have prepared another collection of unique moments captured on camera which airline owners would prefer to delete. Inexperienced pilots, aggressive passengers, accidental fires, broken liners, angry workers, tornadoes, and many other interesting things. Don't forget to subscribe and like our video. Enjoy watching! Sometimes an entire plane is sacrificed for an experiment. This Boeing 747 was really unlucky. They wanted to check what damage a bomb could cause to a passenger plane. It was a sacrifice in the name of science, but it was possible to understand that an explosion can divide a plane into two parts. If it seems to you that the plane is unsafe, then look at how an average storm lifts the wheels of a heavy Boeing. It seems that African Airlines decided to save on an experienced dispatcher. Otherwise, how can you explain the simultaneous landing of two planes on the same runway? Modern aircraft are equipped with a sufficient number of additional mechanisms that will allow you to land the liner even with a serious breakdown. But just imagine the fear and horror of passengers on this flight. You can't see flaps causing fire every single day. After such a show, the plane needs an emergency landing to fix the problem. A loader working at an international airport in China seems so dissatisfied with his job that he decided to get fired in every possible way. And this is another confirmation that airports are not safe. Just look at how the wind rips the metal roof as if it were a sheet of thin paper. If upon arrival they report that your suitcase is lost, it is possible that it is due to the carelessness of the loader. The luggage of one of the passengers ended up under the wheel of the plane. The owner will definitely not get it back. And this video was captured by a real security camera at the airport. Real airline employees rudely throw parcels into the luggage compartment. Someone's new laptop will definitely break, and someone's mirror will not reach the final destination. Once again, the plane took off without proper inspection. As a result, we have another broken nacelle. This is the result of negligence and laziness. You definitely haven't seen this yet. The plane blocked the highway. Cars have to go around such an unusual obstacle on the road. And this is not another video in a second before the crash. This is an example of how the flaps caught the lightning and prevented a catastrophe. Just imagine how scared the passengers on board are. And this plane sank into the ocean. Now it's being checked by professional divers. They inspected to determine the cause of the fall. Was it a pilot error or a serious malfunction of the mechanisms? While the aircraft was getting ready for the flight, one of the engines decided to cause some problems. Lucky enough, it happened before takeoff and did not lead to an unwanted emergency landing. That's what happens if you dump water from an airline intended for irrigation on the ground. All you have is a tiny imitation of a flood. The emergency slide accidentally opened inside the plane. I want to believe that the airline will not neglect this fact and will put a new one there. It has to be a brand new and reliable device that won't fail again. Even a broken engine can somehow work, but the main thing is that the airline does not let the plane with such a problem into operation. And we have more fire here, but this time, the cause of the fire was not a tire or an engine, but a short circuit in the cockpit. This Boeing 787 is dumping fuel, but don't be alarmed yet. This is how the plane is cleaned, and there are no breakdowns or damages for now. That's how the emergency service is rushing to the rescue in an epic way. Even the roofs of cars can be used as steps. These pilots obviously haven't heard about the safe distance. Do you also think that the sky is big enough to fly at a distance? And we have nothing unusual here. This is how they warm up an airplane that has been standing idle in the terrible cold for a long time. It would be nice to start it already. Of course it looks cool, but flying around a tornado, even if it is small, is extremely dangerous. You can't only rely on skills and experience, you also need some luck. When hiring new employees, airlines always need to check the vision of employees, otherwise they can lose the plane. The weather often brings special chaos to the well-coordinated work of airports. This time, a strong wind dragged away the passengers' luggage. The main task of the traffic controller is to help the pilot land the plane. They can even dance because the main thing is that it works. It looks like the same game that we all played in childhood. In this case, the wings of an airplane are used instead of our hands. It looks exciting, doesn't it? And for the final video, we offer you to witness the process of painting the aircraft. In just a few days, an ordinary white liner turns into a bright and beautiful aircraft that is ready to conquer not only the heavens, but the hearts of every passenger.